Hey everybody, Prepper Nurse One here. I figured we would do a fireside chat. A little damp out there today, so we fired up the fireplace and have a nice little fire going. Definitely took the edge off. Raining all day, so not a whole lot of fun. So anyway, let's get into the topic of this video. Let me just check something here first. Alright, so getting your gardens in, growing food, getting renewable resources when it comes to food in place. How important is that? I'm going to show you here. I just got back from Wegmans, which is a major grocery chain that we have up here in New York. And basically one bag plus a gallon of milk, okay? $95.74. One bag of groceries, okay? Absolute insanity that it would cost that much money basically for the items that you could fit into one bag of groceries. Crazy, crazy times. Things are getting ridiculously expensive. You know, not a whole lot of fun. You know, people are, very concerned, and they should be. Food prices ain't going to go down, folks. They're going to do nothing but go up. So I think that it would be very important that you pay attention to that. You keep an eye on that. It is complete insanity, in my opinion. So the importance of growing a lot of your own food, I think, is going to be paramount moving forward. People need to get back to the mindset that our ancestors had. And when I say ancestors, I'm just even talking back 2 generations. When I think of my grandparents who grew up during the Great Depression. I'm going to give you a little bit of an insight here, okay? We spent a lot of time with my grandparents as kids. There was a period of time where we lived with Grandma and Grandpa. And very, very influential on me personally. And I know it affected Becky too. Grandma taught Becky how to cook. Because Mom sure don't know how to cook. I love Mom to death, but Mom is not a cook, never has been a cook. But Grandma took Becky under her wing and taught her how to cook and do all those type of things. And but anyway, the thing that really stuck with me, my grandparents had an acre garden, big garden, it's a huge garden, and my grandfather just lovingly took care of that garden every year. To go out there, I can remember as a child sitting there picking peas and shucking them and eating them just right there, right out. It was absolutely awesome. Wonderful, wonderful experience. Good part of my life. But one of the things that stuck with me, with my grandparents was they always had a stock pantry. So, Grandma would say, go down to the pantry, which was in the cellar, go down to the pantry and get me another jar of Hellmann's, right? Mayonnaise. And so you'd go down there, and she would have 3 jars of mayonnaise. So, you would pull the oldest one, which would be out front. You'd pull that one out first and move the other ones up. And then she would mark that. And she would go and get the next jar. So she always kept at least 3 jars of mayonnaise plus the one you were using on hand. It's just something that was a very, very natural, normal thing. They always did canning. So there was always canned goods down there. Whatever was needed, you just went down into the basement, into the pantry, and you got it. So as a young man, before I ever got into prepping, I always had a stocked pantry. I liked being able to, go into, I remember I lived in a studio apartment, and I had a closet, and my closet was full of food, So, I remember those things because it was just something that was, a big part of my life. And, obviously then I got into prepping and I got into stocking up food and doing all that type of stuff. And it was, it was amazing. Big difference. So, anyway, with with that, I think that it's really important with what's going on, with where we're headed, in my opinion, to get those skills relearned. And I'm going to encourage all of you guys to relearn those skills. If you don't, if you have those skills, experiment around, try new things, figure out what works, what doesn't work. It's going to make a big difference in your lives in the long run if you can do that. And as things become more and more expensive, people are having to make choices. What do I buy, or what do I don't buy? It's just things are really tough. And so it's that discretionary spending that people had in the past, in the last couple of years, they don't have that anymore. They don't have it anymore. Gas is too expensive. Groceries are too expensive. Trying to heat your home, whatever way you're trying to heat your home, is more and more expensive. Your electric bill's going higher. Your water bill's going higher. Your taxes are sure going higher year after year. So those type of things are going to affect what kind of money you have to work with, because one thing that doesn't seem to go up is your rate of pay to match what's going on. And there's only so many hours in the week, and there's only so many, so much work that you can do. So those are things that you have to think about. And I want you guys to think about those because it's important, really important. And so I'm going to encourage you to try to be as self-sufficient as you can be. Not everybody can have chickens. Not everybody can do that. Not everybody can have meat rabbits. Not everybody can have goats. Or pigs, or whatever else that you feel like you might want to have as a renewable resource. But even if you live in suburbia, you can plant blueberry bushes. You can plant fruit trees. You can do those type of things that's going to help you, facilitate what you need, and to be able to harvest those things. I know that one of the guys in my group, give you an example, he said that his boss owns the nursery, and he grows a lot of stuff, and he's been just getting wiped out, selling right through it like crazy. And it's amazing, but it doesn't surprise me. I think more and more people are realizing the importance of getting things in. I mean, if you can go out to your peach tree and harvest your peaches, or you have to go to the store and try to buy them. That fruit tree is an investment. You're paying money for that fruit tree, but it's going to pay off, year after year after year moving forward. And of course, it's depending, with your management of your trees and stuff like that, and how well things go moving forward. But good things to have, very smart things to have, smart things to do. So I am going to highly encourage you guys, do what you can to make sure you can grow or have a renewable resource of food, like blueberry bushes, fruit trees, those type of things. Asparagus. Asparagus is easy, and it takes like 3 years before you can actually harvest it. So you're going to want to go ahead and do what you need to do. But just a smart thing to do. And so, as the price of food continues to rise, again, I'm going to encourage you to take care of your business, do what you need to do, and be smart about it. Okay? So anyway, guys, I'm going to jump off of here for now. Remember, we truly are all in this together. We are one race called the human race. If we can help each other out, I think we should try to do it. I think that's important. Also remember to hug and kiss the ones that you love. Tell them every single day. Tomorrow is not guaranteed. We never know what's going to happen in life. So it's really important to tell the people that you care about every day how you feel. Last but not least, STD, step, thing, and day. One step at a time, one thing at a time, and one day at a time. Whatever you are trying to do, whatever you are trying to accomplish, you can do it. The only person that's going to stop you from reaching your goals is you. That's it, nobody else. Stay positive, stay away from that negativity, and you're going to be just fine. Things are getting crazier and crazier. Control what you can control, do what you can do, and you're going to be a lot better off for it in the long run. Okay? Be safe, everybody. I hope you've enjoyed the fire. It's nice. It feels absolutely fantastic, I'll be honest with you. And it has been quite a while, obviously, since we have done a fireside chat. So I didn't expect to be up here at the end of May having to have a fire, but it definitely took the edge off today and made the house feel a whole lot nicer on a very damp and chilly day. So, okay guys, be safe, keep prepping. I will talk to you all later. Prepper Nurse 1, out for now.